What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I'm Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. That's this channel right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what y'all on. If you're watching this on Twitter, give me a heart and retweet, and all that good stuff, man. Sub to the channel. Quickly approaching 900. Quick recap because I gotta go fast today. I'm sorry for the dreamers that know. Mondays is generally the toughest day for me, man. Tuesdays are kind of tough as well, but Mondays is the days like all the days. I don't know if I'm a stream. It's generally Monday. So, but yeah. So I'm sorry I'm late, but we're gonna get into it. Quick recap: profitable 12 of the last 15 days. 5-0 yesterday on the straights. I ended up giving out a half unit on the timeline. So beautiful. One of the best straights that I've had of the NBA season, days with the straights. So we still burning hot, and we're going to try and keep it going, keep it short, sweet. Wish I had more time to gloat, but we ain't got the time. So let's do it. And it's going to be no timestamps. It's going to be a short show. All right. And I couldn't put my bets down there for obvious reasons. So please ignore if there are any bets down there. Let's do it. King Usar Thompson under 1-3. And I put that. Damn, I should have wrote this down, but I'm pretty sure I put this with the Nets team total under 114.5 to make it a minus 132. This bet is on my timeline, though. This bet I'm pretty sure is on my timeline. So double check on my timeline. And if somebody can do me a favor, can you tell me what it is? Because I just wrote team total under, but I know I moved it. I think it's 114. But just do me a favor. If anybody watching this can look on my timeline and see what I put, just so the dreamers that don't have YouTube know. If not, no worries. I'll put it in the comments as soon as this video is over. But long story short, this is the USAR system. I thought so. Appreciate you, my boy. Kicks and Buzz. Appreciate you. So it's 114.5. So long story short, USAR shooting 10% on threes the last 2 months. So we're gonna hope he don't hit no threes today. And as far as this team total going under, the last 3 Nets games have gone. They've scored under 100 points, but they've scored under this number 4 of their last 5 games. In Memphis, who plays slow and plays good defense, is at home tonight, and I think they're going to win. They held their opponents under this number 4 of their last 5. So we just want these teams to do what they've been doing. USA under 3, and the Nets team total under 114.5. Next. Dorian Finney-Smith to get 5 rebounds. Shop around, widely available. I got it like 110. You got some 105s out there. And this is simple, man. First of all, he's getting more minutes. I expect him to get 25, 30 minutes now that Royce O'Neal is out of there. Ben Simmons questionable. Don't know if he's going to play or not. If he's out, like it even more. If he's in, don't care. Dorian Finney-Smith coming off a 9-rebound game in 30 minutes. But more importantly, they're going against Memphis. In Memphis, his position, which I like to say small forward / power forwards, but he's listed at power forward, kind of the roamer guy. So here's what they've been doing. Terrence Mann, kind of the roamer. He had 12 rebounds, but Kawhi at power forward. Kawhi is basically their power forward because Paul George is their small forward, Mann is their shooting guard. So Kawhi Leonard had 8 rebounds as the power forward. Terrence Mann had 12 rebounds as the roamer. Amin Thompson came off the bench, I believe. I'm not sure, but as the point guard, but he's a roamer. He had 12 rebounds. Jabari Smith Jr., 11 rebounds as the power forward. And Dylan Brooks is the shooting guard, 10 rebounds. All right. This is against Memphis. Cody Martin, again, more of a roamer, 7 rebounds. Herb Jones, 9 rebounds, who you can say is their de facto power forward. But whatever, small forward, power forward. So basically, these guys in Dorian Finney-Smith's position have been getting a bunch of rebounds, and I think he's going to get more minutes. So I really like him to get his rebounds. I really like him to get possibly 8 to 10 rebounds. I expect a lot of missed shots today, a lot of rebound opportunities. So Dorian Finney-Smith over 4.5 rebounds. Obviously, I played his 8 and his 10. I put that on the timeline, shop around, get the best price you can for those. But I'll get into that at Blunt Money Bets. All right. Next, and last but not least, Vince Williams, 12.5 rebounds plus assists, minus 122 on FanDuel. go under all rebounds and assists. I don't know, because the rebounds and assists I see is like 13.5 plus money. If you go into the odds, you can still get this at minus 122. They trying to be funny. But yeah, Vince Williams, over 12.5 rebounds plus assists. He's over this line his last 4.5 games with a hook. 4.5. 4 of his last 5 games. He's over this number, all right, with a hook. And so he had 12 one game. The rest of the games of his last 5, he's gone over. Plus, this is the same Drew Holiday cap. Remember, we had Drew Holiday double-double versus this team, versus this Nets team. And we had Drew Holiday 8-8 versus this Nets team. All right. Drew Holiday ended up obviously getting a double-double for us the first night. Then he played him on a back-to-back and had 5 and 4 the next night in like 20 minutes. Remember, that was a blowout. He didn't even play the majority of the second half, and he still had 9 rebounds plus assists. I think it's going to be a close game. I think Vince Williams is going to continue to do what he's doing, all right? So, yeah, Vince Williams, 12 rebounds plus assists. Really like that, minus 122 on FanDuel. So, to wrap up the straight, since they aren't down there, King Usar under a three-pointer, and the Nets team total under 114.5. That's like a minus 132, minus 133. Dorian Finney-Smith, over 4.5 rebounds, minus 105, minus 110. Vince Williams, over 12.5 rebounds plus assists, minus 122. Those are your straights. Let's get right into blunt money bets. Luke Kennard. Vince Williams plays for Memphis. Dorian Finney-Smith plays for the Nets. And Usar plays for Detroit. All right. Luke Kennard, Memphis Grizzlies, 5 threes plus 500. Gotta have it. And what I'm gonna do is I'll run through my blunt money bets, and then I'll break down why I like these, because a lot of the spots are the same. And I think it'll be a little quicker if I run through the blunt money bets, and then I'll go back and explain them, explain why I like them, and then maybe I'll run through them again. I'm just trying to be done with this show in under 30 minutes. All right. Yeah, Anthony, one more time, and maybe if you hear this, write it in the comments. Like I said, I didn't have time to write the bets down. Usar Thompson under a 3, and the Nets team total under 114.5. Dorian Finney-Smith, 5 rebounds, and Vince Williams over 12.5 rebounds plus assists. My fault. I'm not running nothing back. You want the stuff back, bro? Just hit the rewind button. 10 seconds. Just double tap for 20 seconds. You will get the bets back. We got to keep it moving. All right. Luke Kennard, 5 threes plus 500 for the Memphis Grizzlies. Like that. Dorian Finney-Smith again for the Nets, 8 rebounds, 10 rebounds, plus 475 and plus 1,200 is what I got both of them at. Shop around. If the 10 rebounds aren't available, play the double-double for a little less than what you would have played the 10 rebounds for. That's Dorian Finney-Smith, 8 and 10 rebounds, plus 475, plus 1,200. Miles Turner, 4 blocks, plus 750. Miles Turner, 4 blocks, plus 750. Plays for Indy. And I'll give this breakdown real simple, so I don't got to run it back. This is the same team Wemby had 10 blocks against. Isaiah Jackson, last time they played Toronto, started and had 4 blocks. So do your thing, Miles. Do your thing, okay? Who already is a great shot blocker. So, yeah, Miles Turner, 4 blocks plus 750. Again, Wemby had 10 versus these guys. Isaiah Jackson, who started last time Toronto played, had 4. GG Jackson, 3 threes plus 425. I missed the 4 threes at plus 600. Oh, he going to hit 4 threes tonight. You're going to see somebody shit pop up at plus 600. It's going to be like, damn, it is what it is. 4 threes on DraftKings is plus 425. Put it this way. Either GG or Luke Kennard is hitting 5 threes tonight. That's just how I feel. I'll get to why I feel that way in a minute. But either GG or Luke Kennard, in my opinion, are hitting 5 threes and, or at least 4 threes. And maybe they both do. Caleb Martin, 10 rebounds, plus 1,000. Caleb in one of my favorite spots of the night. So similar to Dorian Finney-Smith. But I'll get to why I like Caleb Martin in a minute, okay? Matter of fact, let me do it right now. And then I'll get to like the lays because it's only like 6 lays. We on really good time right now. So as far as Luke Kennard, 5 threes and the GG Jackson 4 threes, it's the same cap. point guard / shooting guards against whoever the fuck they going against, Nets, whatever. Derek White, 5 of 10 and 3 of 6 from three. All right, he's a shooting guard / point guard. Emmanuel Quickly, 5 of 7. Gary Trent Jr., 5 of 6 from three in the same game versus this Nets team. Again, point guard, shooting guard. Mike Conley, 4 of 6 from three against this Nets team. Point guard. Jason Tatum, 5 of 11 from three, power forward. And so this covers their last 4 games. Derek White, Quickly, Conley, and it must be somebody else in here I didn't put down. But it is what it is. Oh, yeah, they played Brooklyn. They played Boston twice. They played Boston twice, and Derek White was 3 of 6. I think old boy went off that game. I could be wrong. I think maybe Drew Holiday went off that game. No, that's the game with Drew Holiday had double. Either way, fuck it. Yeah, Derek White, 5 of 10 and 3 of 6. Quickly, 5 of 7. Gary Trent Jr., 5 of 6. Mike Conley, 4 of 6. Tatum, 5 of 11. In the one game that in their last 4, that one of the players didn't go off and completely cover their 3 ladder, or at least hit 4 or 5 threes. The one game that didn't happen was against New Orleans. CJ McCollum got hurt. Jordan Hawkins, a rookie, came off the bench and shot 3 of 12 from 3. So he got plenty of opportunities. So that's the cap. I feel like either Luke or Gigi are going to cover their 3-point ladder all the way through tonight based off of that. Dorian Finney-Smith, I already spoke to that. Yeah, I already spoke to that. Miles Turner, 4 blocks, I spoke to that. And Caleb, one of my favorite looks. So what did I do? Where's my Caleb information at? Did I write my Caleb information down? Probably not, because I was rushing to do the show. But long story short, let me double check here. See if I can remember off the top of my head. But long story short, Caleb Martin should be playing power forward / small forward with power forward tonight versus Sacramento. The last 5 power forwards against Sacramento have been going crazy. Like, I think Kawhi's in there with 24 and 8. I know KD had 11 rebounds versus them. My bad, guys. This is what happens when you rush. Y'all know I'm normally on top of my shit. Damn, I didn't write this down. Maybe I'll find it somewhere in my notes. But yeah, Caleb Martin, I love his rebounds today. I love his rebounds just the same way I love Royce O'Neal rebounds. It's pretty much the same cap. If you look at power forwards in the last 5 games against Sacramento, they've all been going ridiculous with the rebounds. And it makes sense because kind of like Aaron Gordon, who didn't do shit yesterday, but you got Sabonis at the top of the key, running the offense, running dribble handoffs. So that's going to leave power forwards and small forwards down there to clean up the mess. So yeah, Caleb Martin to the moon. Like I said, KD, I'm sorry, y'all. I can't really think. This was fucking annoying. I bet you that shit somewhere else. I feel like leaving to go and get that shit just so I could flex my beautiful capping that I did. But unfortunately, we don't have time to do that, so we're going to keep it moving. But yeah, take my word for it or don't. I really like Caleb Martin. Or what you can do is look at the last 5 power forwards, the last 5 guys listed at power forward that played against the Sacramento team. Just look at their stats for yourself and see Caleb Martin rebound sitting there at 5.5 plus money and ask yourself what you would do. Okay? How about that? And maybe I'll post some of this stuff on the timeline once I get done, since I'm in a little bit of a rush, right? So those are the single blunt money bets. If you're watching this again on Twitter, do me a favor, give me a heart and a retweet. If you're watching this on YouTube, like the video, share the video. Keep the comments to a minimum because I'm trying to get out of here. But like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and more importantly, sub to the channel. 5 away from 900. Let's do it. All right, blunt money bets. First off, second day, second collab. We almost hit that collab yesterday. Shout out to D-Lo, but Bust Down Wembanyama kind of was fronting yesterday, but it is what it is. Has some potentials, but he fronted. Day 2 of 7 collabs in 7 days is going to be my boy Flo. Yeah, Flo. And we're going to do, obviously, Knicks and Pistons. So, I don't know if Quentin Grimes has been listed at 7.5. If you can play his alt points at 7.5, if you can play him, put it in there. If not, leave him off. Shit, still like a plus 600. Or get spicy. Play his 3 threes. Play his 9 points. Do whatever the fuck you want. Personally, I'm only playing the 8. And if not, then I would leave it off. Okay? But here it is. Quentin Grimes, 8 points. Jalen Brunson, 7 assists. Cade Cunningham, 7 assists. King Usar, 6 rebounds. Precious Achua, 10 points and 8 rebounds. All right? I'll run that back again for the vibes. Precious Achua, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Absolutely love Precious Achua tonight. I'll get into that momentarily. King Usar, 6 rebounds. Cade Cunningham, 7 assists. Jalen Brunson, 7 assists. Quentin Grimes, 8 points. That is a plus 1,000. Again, if Grimes not on there, leave the shit off is what I would do. Last time, Precious Achua, 10 and 8. Usar, 6 rebounds. Cade, Brunson, each to have 7 assists. Quentin Grimes, 8 points. That's on FanDuel, plus 1,000. And that's the collab with me and my boy Flo. Make sure y'all follow Flo on YouTube, Sports with Flo, and follow him on Twitter as Stephen Floral, but it's FLORIVAL. Big vibes. Next, round robin, 2s and 3s. Spots we already discussed. Miles Turner, 3 blocks. Luke Kennard, 4 threes. Caleb Martin. Is it Caleb Martin? Yeah, Caleb Martin. 8 rebounds. Plus 4,800 when they all hit, but we round robin this by 2s and 3s. I kept all my blunt money bets light because we have a big slate tomorrow, and I'm not sure if I like the slate or not. But I just kept my blunt money bets light, but I still put blunt money on them all. Miles Turner, 3 blocks. I'm just saying that because I don't want y'all to go crazy. Short slate tonight is what it is. But Miles Turner, 3 blocks. Luke Kennard, 4 threes. And Caleb Williams, 8. Caleb Martin, 8 rebounds. All right? Caleb, 8 rebounds. Luke, 4 threes. Miles Turner, 3 blocks. Caleb for Miami. Luke for Memphis. Miles Turner for Indy. Next. This is how I use my SGP insurance on DraftKings. I used it in the Toronto game. Siakam, 21 points. Lord help me. Miles Turner, 2 blocks. Jakob Hurtle, over 20.5, 20.5. Yeah, so 20.5 points plus rebounds. And Miles Turner, over 20.5 points plus rebounds. I might as well use this time to get into why I like these so much. So Pascal Siakam, 21 points. I think this is going to be one of the opportunities where we look back and be like, damn, when you look at Pascal, 7 of his last 10 games, he scored 20 plus points against against Toronto. So let's just get on the train early. Let's not wait till it's a trend. Let's start the trend, all right? Pascal Siakam, over 20.5 points, which is 21. Miles Turner, 2 blocks. I already spoke to that. Do your thing. Let's cover that in the first quarter, Miles. Jakob Hurtle, 20.5 points plus rebound, and Miles Turner, 25.5 points plus rebound. Simply put, Toronto, they're fucking food. 4 out of the last 5 bigs that's played Toronto, 15 and 11 for Isaiah Jackson, 5 and 7 in 19 minutes for Clint Capella, 27, 14 and 10 for Buston Wembanyama, and 6 and 10 for I don't know who the fuck it is, but I see they got 10 rebounds. All right. And that's for the last 5 against Toronto. On the other hand, Indy, they fucking fooled. All right, 13 and 9 for somebody, 19 and 11 for somebody, 15 and 13 for somebody, and 8 and 5 in 19 minutes for somebody, and 15 and 6 for who the fuck was this? Who got 15 and 6? I think that was Nick Richards. Nah, Nick Richards got 13 and 9. 15 and 6, I forgot who it was. But long story short, and again, I didn't even write down the names. I was rushing. I just wrote down what fucking matters, and it's the numbers. As you see, these are points and rebounds that Indy has given up to centers the last 5 games. Again, one game, they've given up 22. Next game, 30. Next game, 28. Next game, 13 and 19 minutes. The next game, 21. They're food. So Hurdle should cover his. And again, as far as Toronto being fooled, their guys 15 and 11, 5 and 7 in 19 minutes, 27 and 14, 6 and 10. And the fact that Isaiah Jackson had 15 and 11, and Miles Turner's coming off a 30-point game, his bum ass better hoop. I can't stand betting on niggas I don't like. But yeah, man, his ass better hoop. So that's an SGP insurance plus 650. Like it. Next, this is how I use my boost on FanDuel. Knicks money line with Jalen Duren 8 rebounds, and my rebound guys: Dorian Finney-Smith 5 rebounds, Caleb Martin 6 rebounds, and RJ the Great Barrett. Believe it or not, I was a huge RJ Barrett fan coming out of Duke. I was, because I'm a Duke fan. I used to call him RJ the Great. I thought he would be the best out of all three of those guys. Low key, he may end up with the best career. If Zion flame out, he's not the best, but he may have the best career. But I was a big Maple Mamba fan when he came out of high school. I was like, oh shit, this nigga, like, because he bust the U.S. select team ass. Pause. He had like 30 and 18 or some shit in like 8. Like, I was like, who the fuck is it? And he going to Duke? Oh, man. So, yeah, that's why I call him RJ the Great. Every time that comes out, but he been asked me betting on him. But anyway, RJ the fucking Great, 6 rebounds. Dorian Finney-Smith, 5 rebounds. Caleb Martin, 6 rebounds. Duren, 8 rebounds in the Knicks. Plus, in the Knicks money line, that's a plus 1,000 with the FanDuel boost. I've already spoken about Caleb and Dorian Finney-Smith. As far as RJ the Great, he had 9 rebounds last time he played. Indy, and I think that he's gonna be a guy. You know, it's either gonna be him. First of all, it could be all these guys. Like, it could be, he could have 8. What you call it, can have like 8 or 9. Scotty can have 8 or 9, and Jakob Hurtel can have 10 or 11. I think that's literally what happened last time they played. You know what I'm saying? So let's just hope my boy gets 6. Don't make me sweat, or I'm gonna feel bad I didn't do 5. But with these boosts, I said I'm gonna stop, because the way this shit's been happening, like, look at Steph Curry hurt us the other day, or it might have been last night, by not getting 20 points or not getting 3 threes. You know, like, with these shits, bro, they either gonna hit or they not. I'm not gonna dumb down all my boosts. I'll dumb down some of them, but I'm gonna do less and less. And if they hit, they're gonna hit. So Knicks in the money line, I'm sorry. Duren, 8 rebounds in the Knicks money line. RJ the Great, 6 rebounds. Dorian Finney-Smith, 5 rebounds. And Caleb Martin, 6 rebounds. RJ plays for Toronto. Dorian Finney-Smith Nets. Caleb plays for Miami. Got a few more. Actually, 3 more. Right? Yeah, 3 more. Round robin, 3s and 4s. I didn't even do 4s. I was rushing to hurry up and start this. I didn't. Yeah, and KD did us dirty by not getting 25. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk a fucking about it. But yeah, I just round robin this 3s and 4s. I should have did. No, I just round robin this by 3s. I should have did 3s and 4s, but I was so rushing to start the stream, I didn't even put in the fucking 4s bet. So if this shit hit, I don't know what it is, but I know if all 4 of these hit, if you just round robin by 3s, which means you put $5 in the round robin option, then it'll be $20 to win 300. Okay. Ben Mathurin, 6 rebounds. He just had like 11. When he's starting, he's always a sneaky rebound threat. So I kind of like his base at 4.5, and we'll get to that soon. But yeah, Ben Mathurin, 6 rebounds. Evan Fournier, 10 points, looking for revenge. GG Jackson, 3 threes, because why not? I'm already on Luke 4 and 5, so now we're on GG 3 and 4. And Caleb Martin, 7 rebounds. I told y'all it's going to be the Caleb portion of the program coming up. So don't let me down, Caleb. But yeah, Ben Mathurin. And again, I didn't take Caleb as a straight bet, so it is what it is. Caleb Martin, 7 rebounds. GG Jackson, 3 threes. Evan Fournier, 10 points. And Ben Mathurin, 6 rebounds. Round robin by 3s. And that's 20 to win 300 is what I put on it. So if 3 of them hit, then you probably win like $40, $50, some shit like that. I don't know, yeah. All right. So yeah, Ben Math, 6 rebounds, Fournier, 10 points. Evan Fournier, 10 points. He plays for Detroit. Evan Fournier. GG Jackson, 3 threes, and Caleb Martin, 7 rebounds. GG Jackson is like Gerald Jackson or Greg Jackson on DraftKings. That's where I'm getting these lines from. All these lines are on DraftKings, but shop around, get the best numbers available. 2 more. And they're a little long, so like 6 legs, but yeah. 2 more. Caleb Martin, 5 rebounds. Keegan Murray, 12 rebounds. This is in the Miami, whoever the fuck they play, Sacramento game. Caleb Martin, 5 rebounds. Keegan Murray, 12 points. Duncan Robinson, 3 threes. And Sabonis, 8 assists. Caleb Martin, 5 rebounds. Keegan Murray, 12 points. Duncan Robinson, 3 threes. and Sabonis 8 assists. I put that with Scotty Barnes 30 PRA, Halliburton 10 assists. That's a plus 623 with 30 with the 33% boost on DraftKings. All right. I'll run it back again. And don't worry, I'll end up posting like 3 or 4 of these on my timeline. So if you may have missed one, then I'm still gonna post like 3 or 4 of these on the timeline. I just want to give them out on the channel first. Caleb Martin, 5 rebounds. Keegan Murray, 12 rebounds. Duncan Robinson, 12 rebounds. Keegan Murray, 12 points. Duncan Robinson, 3 threes. Sabonis, 8 assists. I've already talked about Caleb rebounds. Keegan Murray, I think he's going to score. Yeah, like 6 or 7 threes last time he played Miami. So yeah, I like Keegan Murray to get right today. Duncan Robinson, 3 threes. I mean, how could you not? And Sabonis 8 assists. And especially, how could you not think Tyler Hero's out? So yeah. And Sabonis 8 assists. He's trying to average a triple-double. You can already tell he's hunting, and I think he's going to be able to get it tonight. So we'll take his 8 assists. Scotty Tuhati, Scotty Barnes, 30 points, rebounds, and assists, and Halliburton 10 assists from the same game. Halliburton 10 assists is just a leg that I like to put in blunt money bets. And Scotty Barnes PRA, again, I think he don't like Siakam. So maybe he has a big game tonight, but either way it goes, this type of game that suits him, where he's going to be able to get a lot of paint points. Plus 623 with the boost. And last but not least, plus 1,200. This is basically all my leans put together. And 2 of these you can actually keep off because I didn't mean to put them in 2 bets, but I love them so much, it don't matter. All right. Brunson, 6 assists in the New York money line. Please win the day, Knicks. Brunson, 6 assists in the New York money line. Vince Williams for Memphis, 5 rebounds and 5 assists. Nick Claxton, 10 rebounds. That's from the Memphis game. And last but not least, for the Toronto game, Jakob Poeltl, 20 points plus rebounds. Miles Turner, 25 points plus rebounds. TJ McConnell, 4 assists. And Ben Mathurin, 4 rebounds. I'll run that back again for the vibes. Plus 1,200. If you want to take Jakob and Miles Turner out, you can. But these are like my favorite looks of the day, pretty much, that aren't the same repetitive rebound looks. Ben Mathurin, 4 rebounds. He just had 11. He's a very good rebounder for his position. High-paced game, a lot of possessions. I think he gets his 4 rebounds. TJ McConnell, same exact thing. Good matchup for him. High-paced game. I think he gets his 4 assists. He's pretty much averaging that anyway. Miles Turner and Jakob Poeltl, 25 and 20. Almost did like each of them to get a double-double, and almost did the same in the Knicks game. I was going to just parlay all 4 of them to get a double-double, but I'm chilling. But yeah, I've already told y'all why Toronto's food and why India's food. So Jakob Poeltl, 20 points, rebounds. Miles Turner, 25 points, rebounds. TJ McConnell, 4 assists. Ben Mathurin, 4 rebounds. Going to the Memphis game, Vince Williams, 5 rebounds and 5 assists. Claxton, 10 rebounds. And last but not least, in the Knicks game, Brunson, 6 assists. Knicks money line. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your blunt money bets. I will put a few of them on the timeline. Is there any information that I may have left out? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I believe I left out for Toronto, Evan Mobley and Jared Allen each had a double-double versus them. I buried the lead. So yeah, Mobley had 21 and 11, it looks like. And Jared Allen had 18 and 15. All right, so again, Toronto is food and India's food. I like Miles Turner double-double. If he wasn't such a fronter, then I definitely would have just played his double-double separately. But how many times have we played Miles Turner double-double early in the season and he fronted? Twice. It's enough for me. That's enough for me. So, yeah, man, those are your blunt money bets. Let me get into these comments, and then I'll post a few of these on the timeline. I doubt seriously if I have any more, maybe for the late game, but we're just going to sit back and cash. Justin Smith, what's good, my boy? Chilling. What's the vibes, King? We back at it. Yeah, man. Sorry for pulling up late, but we here. Happy Monday. Dream Girls in the building. Like, sub, share. Let's cash. Yeah, that's right. Let's get it. Under 114. All right. I appreciate both of y'all. I appreciate it. Unders were 10, 0-1 yesterday. Crazy. Wow. That is crazy. Wow, Rob. Damn. Stat bets. Do you like Fournier or Grimes against the Knicks revenge game? I mean, yes, it's a square look, but you gotta like them, as you see. I've got two blunt money bets with each of them in it. I didn't play any of them separately as a ladder or nothing like that. I don't like them that much. If I had to choose, it would probably be Fournier. But I got one, with my collab with Flo Grimes to get 8 points. Also, in my round robin, I got Fournier to get 10 points. So yeah, I like him. Do you like someone like Fontecchio? I couldn't talk you off of Fontecchio, but I don't like buying stocks at their highest number. I don't like playing lines at their highest number. And Fontecchio, we was getting his 1.5 threes, and he's been hitting that consistently. Now he's at 2.5 super juice, super plus money. So maybe play his points, but I think Simone Fontecchio could have a good game today as well. Luke Kennard points, I'm more like the threes. My boy Anthony Alvarez, appreciate you pulling up. Same with my guy Stat Bets. What the fuck is that? Appreciate you pulling up. Sports with Flow, what's the vibes? Hit the like button, everybody. Ant said he didn't know there was a rewind. No problem, my boy. Mom Who Bets, what's the vibes? Appreciate you pulling up. What's up, bro? I got a promotion at work. Congrats, Solo. Been a little busy. Missed the last few streams. Glad to see you still on fire. Yeah, man. Just trying to keep it going. Also, I got a meeting with like a Discord in like a day or two. We're gonna see what they talking about. Dream might be in somebody's Discord. We'll see. Congrats, Solo. Yeah, man, for real. Congrats on that promotion. It's a late show. Yeah, man. Mondays are generally the crazy streams. You know what I'm saying? Just come in to like the video. RJ R plus rebounds R plus 8-9. Okay. Yeah, that's a really a good look. Okay, RJ, let's go. That go with my RJ rebounds. Let's go, RJ the great. Killer Cam on you. Appreciate you, Cam. Brunson and Benedict, Vince and Hero double doubles. Look, okay. I thought Hero was out, but okay, maybe he's playing. Brunson double double, yeah. Benedict Mathurin, yeah. Vince, yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, what I would do in that, because I see these on my timeline all the time and I hate them. I don't like when people put like 200 with 800s. Like, nigga, for what? Like, if you either do a super lotto or you do a baby lotto. You dig? And they all lottos. So what I would do is Benedict 8 rebounds or 7 rebounds, Vince double-double, Brunson double-double, and Hero to get whatever the hell you think you're going to get a double-double for, Scrap. So if you think it's going to be the assists or the rebounds, then play 8. But make them odds to like plus 200-300 for all of them. Ain't no need to put a Ben Mathurin double-double in there for 800 or Tyler Hero double-double in there for 700. Personally, that's like me doing Caleb Martin double-double for 1,200. Royce O'Neal double-double or his 10 rebounds for 1,000, and then saying Gigi to hit 3 threes plus 190. Like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Just lower them all and make them all match. That's just how I feel. Evan Fournier Revenge, 15 is plus 500, 3 threes, 235. Line is at 9. I like that. Thank you, Flo. Appreciate you. KD did us dirty by not getting. That's a fact. Grimes or Fournier, 5 points. Which one would you rather take? Fournier. He's a vet. He's a scorer. He's a professional scorer. Don't forget, Fournier get buckets every time in the fucking overseas tournaments. He's a bucket. Now, he's like an Alex Burks. That's exactly what he is. He could, Alex Burks probably a little better, but he can definitely get 15 tonight. Easily. What's good, cuz? Trying to get to the bag. You know it. Fournier, 5 points. Caleb Martin, 4 rebounds. Turner, 1 block. Luke Kennard, 10 points. $2.50. Very safe bet. I feel that way too. Maybe Luke 2 threes. I don't know what Luke's been doing with points, but I would play threes with Luke more than the points. But I agree with everything else you said there, Stat Best. Stat Best. Dream, what you thinking about Pascal assist tonight? I'm staring at 3.5 or at 3.35 assists. If you think he's gonna have an all-around game versus the old team, I couldn't talk you off. I'm not a Pascal guy. That's kind of like asking me how I feel about Miles Turner double-double, even though all my numbers tell me that he should go off tonight, aside from him being on a back-to-back. he's just a guy that doesn't cash for me, so I can't really recommend him. But I'm playing the safe with his points plus rebounds. I would do the same with Pascal. I would just keep it simple with his 3.5, bro. And if personally, if I was laddering anything, I would do his points or maybe do his points plus assists. But if you really got a line on that 5, if you really got a good reason why you like that 5 assists, I definitely cannot talk you off of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me talk you off. But just personally, I can't do it with Pascal. But he can have a big game. All right, gang. Very short stream. Sorry for coming late. But I'll throw a couple of these on the timeline. Maybe I'll throw my Caleb Martin cap on the timeline. I'm about to go get some food. So I'll just try to do stuff. I'll try to get everything going for the Dreamers. Monday's a tough day, but as always, man. And tomorrow is my other grandma. I'm blessed. My other grandma, she turned like 87 tomorrow, 78. I think 78. But I'm gonna surprise her and pop up at dinner. That's my heart too. But I'm just not as close to my dad's side of the family as my mom. Super close to my mom's side. I just grew up. But I grew up with my dad, living with my dad. But still, just a little close, and mostly because my grandma moved back and forth to Georgia. But yeah, my grandma Betty, me and her still like that. My grandma Betty, the coolest. Yeah, her and my grandma Lizzie, they the complete opposite. My grandma Lizzie like church. That's why you see these hats back here. Shout out my grandma. And I always got to shout out to Dreamers. I was fucked up when my grandma passed away, and the Dreamers held it down. But my grandma Betty, she's the complete opposite. She ain't with the church. She like Marvin Gaye. She dead. She a little ratchet. So I'm gonna surprise her at her birthday dinner tomorrow. So I say all that to say this. I don't know when I'll stream tomorrow, but I will stream. And I don't know how much action I'll have tomorrow, but I will have some. All right. So as always, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Do me a favor, hit that like button on your way out. Sub to the channel if you haven't. You know the vibes. Just get this cash. We gotta have it. So let's get it.